What's up, YouTube? Thanks for tuning back into Chase Games, and today we're here to have me coach you. Sorry, I meant go over the player survey with you. You can get a direct link from this through the game. I also have it pinned in my Discord right now. Link for the Discord is in the description, and I will probably pin this in the description too. But let's stop rambling. Let's go through this. So, what SD Gundam G Generation titles have you played? Guys, I'm a grifter. This is my first Generations game. I've played Gundam games before, but that's it. So is this okay? No, so Eternal isn't on this. I've never played before. Please tell us all the outlets by which you have heard about SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. I'm pretty sure I just saw this in the Play Store like a few days before it came out. Yeah, lots of options here. Alright, so this is not the part where I need to coach you on. Sorry. Help you with whatever. Please tell us what kind of impression the SDG Generation Eternal news you saw, heard / left. I mean, kinda. How satisfied are you with the full SD Gundam G Generation Eternal experience? I'm gonna go with somewhat satisfied. There's definitely things lacking. It is a launch game, and I have been spending my stamina. The gem prices, diamond prices could be better. I definitely hate some of the terms. I made a video about that. So I think it's a very good game. I don't think it's perfect. So we'll go with somewhat satisfied. Let them know that they got to keep working. You know, keep them on their toes. Please select the following aspects of G Generation. Yeah, just Eternal. Okay, that meet your expectations. A battle system with excellent turn-based strategic simulation elements. Yeah, the battle system is fine. For a mobile, you don't want much more, and I've been hearing a lot of people say that it's actually fairly, it's pretty true to the console games. Let's see. So I can select as many of these as you want. Yeah, I do like the simple playstyle. I do like that. I'm really more about collecting. So there are a couple of stages where you have to think. You know, the expert Eternal Roads, a player like me, I'm just going to follow a guide until I can power creep over it. But those stages are few and far between. I like mindless gameplay. I like building my box and my units, okay? Volume of battle content from different Gundam series. Yeah, they got a bit of everything in here, basically. Volume of story content. Yeah, you know, I'm going to be honest. I just don't care about the story in these games. It could be amazing, and I'm still going to skip it. I would never do that in a console game, but these mobile games? Yeah. Volume of playable mobile suits. I'm going to say yes, just because, there's so damn many. But, like, the UR options are a little limited. You know, why is there no UR from Wing? You know, they're obviously saving those, but yeah. Quality of in-battle animations, actually not a big thing for me. I'm used to Dokkan Battle, where every super attack is a whole animation. Like, a lot of them are like straight from the series or a movie now. I don't give half a fudge about like the little pixel thing going on in screen, and then the you know, the SD Gundam like 3D thing that you just skip after watching it the first time. And I know that you can not skip it, but it's so long. Yeah, honestly, it's not really doing anything for me. Oh, sorry, unit development feature taken from prior console titles. It just doesn't really work right now. It's more annoying than anything on most maps. So, yeah. That's what really is. I'm not going to click everything on that. Please select your level of satisfaction with the following aspects of Eternal that you were looking forward to. A battle system with excellent turn-based strategic simulation elements. I'll say satisfied. Yep. I'll go with somewhat satisfied on that because it doesn't... I don't know if it's the right answer to it, but quote-unquote right answer. It just doesn't really matter to me. I just want to use my mobile suits. I don't give a crap what they're fighting. Volume of playable... Yeah, so we'll go with somewhat satisfied on that. Because, again, you know, there's... Some of my favorites are either missing or underrepresented. But this is only launch, so... please select one of the following that most closely affects your level of engagement with the various story content featured in Eternal. I just skip all the story content. Yeah, I tried reading it for like maybe the first half hour or so, and then I realized that was just not gonna work. Okay. Please tell us your satisfaction level with the following features of SD Gundam. Number of playable Gundam series titles. So there's enough things that are playable. And satisfaction with the faithfulness to the original stories. I can't say. Yeah, we're just going to skip. How do you feel about the amount of dialogue on the battle map per stage? Please select the answer. Yeah, a little long. I don't care when they say anything. And the pilot text when one of my units dies it just pisses me off. That's just me. If you enjoy it, please go in the survey and tell them more. Me, it just pisses me off. Please tell us your level of satisfaction with the following features of SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. This is required. Okay. The strategic element of customizing your unit formations of each stage. I'm actually going to go with somewhat dissatisfied. Picking a pilot for your unit is ridiculously hard. It's just the system. It's actually set up so that you should pick your pilot first and then the unit, and obviously you're not going to do that. Finding the right pilot for your unit is really hard. And if you're going to tell them, well, you put Kira in the Freedom and you do that. Yeah, when you have URs and you're putting their own pilot in it, yes, it's obvious, although... You know, the auto feature is trash, 100% worthless for doing it, which would be really nice. But it's a pain to pick the pilot for the suit. I don't care who goes in it. I do appreciate that you can customize pilots with different suits, but when I just want to pick my suit and put a pilot in there, it's a process. So it's nice that you can make combos and whatnot, but when I just want to put the best pilot in my unit, it sucks. So if you don't have a strategy in mind, if you just want a strong pilot, to get the most out of a pilot, you have to make sure it's the right one. Does he have the right tags? There's no way to search for pilots that have abilities that go with the tags of your mobile suit. Now, if you have a pilot, you can filter the tags on the mobile suits that you're looking at, but not the other way around. And who picks their pilot first? So that I don't like at all. I really want to see something to fix that problem. The tactical element of deciding unit placement and skill activation timing during battles. I don't see where they go beforehand. I know that I know how it works now, where, you know, they spread out from left to right, and 2 and 4, slots 2 and 4 are in the back. But, I mean, I'll just say can't say on that. Immersion from cut-in animations and voiceovers. I'm actually going to say dissatisfied. I just don't care about it. I don't like it. Oh, somewhat dissatisfied. Ease of use of auto battle AI behavior. I mean, the AI is fairly bad. I mean, it's just straight up suicidal. But then again, you know what's auto battle? I also don't want it playing defensively. So, you know, I'm going to say somewhat satisfied. In battle UI user interface. I'm just going to go with somewhat satisfied. I have trouble, I don't know. When I do put it on manual, I find it confusing sometimes. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to manualing. Because you really can do the vast majority of the game on auto. And I know some players manual just for fun. Why do you want to waste your time? You know, it's a game. And I'm choosing not to play the game, I get it. But I'm not crazy about the user interface. Because it's hard to do on the mobile screen. Sometimes. Controls are, yeah, somewhat satisfied. Party formation, I'm actually dissatisfied. It's just a lot. 10 units and 10 pilots, and the auto feature is worthless. The auto formation is worthless. I'm actually honestly, I'm gonna go all the way with dissatisfied. I don't have like great suggestions. I hate it. I hate it. I hate every time I have to make a party for something. Length of play per stage. I'm actually satisfied. Yeah, I got no problem with the length of play. This question is for those who answered somewhat dissatisfied or dissatisfied. Dissatisfied. Sorry, I'm mumbling. Please select which one of the following elements is contributing to your dissatisfaction regarding party formation. Limited options. God, no. Power creep, not a thing yet. Difficulty, not exactly. Difficulty ramp. There is a difficulty ramp, but who cares? It's basically one stage. Well, you know, 3 stages. It takes too much time and or a rebuild. Yeah. Both of these. Yeah, it takes too much effort / time improving units and or rebuilding formations. Yeah, it's the building formations part. It just takes too much time. The improving isn't necessarily so bad, although, you know, at this point in the game, if I want to try a new unit, I have to completely max level it for the hardest content. And if I don't, it's going to take a while to get the mats for that, just for one unit. That's not necessarily a flaw. A lot of gachas are like that, but, you know, that's just one more thing. The party formations screen UI is difficult to use. Yeah, getting a good pilot to go with if you want a specific mobile suit, all right, especially obviously if it's an SSR or lower, picking a pilot for it is a nightmare. You have to go through like basically all of them. And I think I'll say this too. I don't know how to optimize my party formations. Just kind of part of the whole pilot thing. Yeah. And the auto formation feature is absolute trash. It's fine for going through story the first time, but... yeah. Please tell us your level of satisfaction with the following features of SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. Units. Difficulty of acquiring units via development. Oh, via development? I'm definitely somewhat dissatisfied. It's not a bad feature, but we need that batch formation. Volume available from development. Oh, satisfied. Yeah. It's not completely overboard. But, I mean, who wants more yet? Like, it's great for launch. It's great. Honestly, there's almost too many units in this game. They didn't really save much. Now, a lot of them still need to become URs to be, like, actually useful. I know there's useful SSRs and lower, but you know, I want my Wing Gundam, you know, to be a real unit. Balance between development and unit assembly in terms of acquiring units. Yeah, no, it's good. It's very good. Yeah, we've got the ultimate development units to be URs. I haven't really paid attention to how they stack up. But no, it's good. I mean, I've seen clear videos where you can use a complete literal free-to-play team to take down Expert Road Eternal. So at least stage 1. I am not sure about stage 2 and Seed, but the free-to-play units are useful, and you get to use a lot of your favorite units for free. That's fantastic. The upgrade system, what we like about it. Unit and character progressions. Levels, rarity, limit breaking. Yeah, I'm satisfied with that. Difficulty of improving units and balancing for materials needed to do so include... Yeah, I'm actually fine with that. Like I said, experience can be a little annoying, but that's really more about the party formation thing. That when you are trying to strategize something, right now it's like, oh, okay, turns out I actually need this unit, and it's level 1, and let me go grind a couple days to get the experience. I don't think that's a huge problem. It was just something I didn't like that was related to the other system, if that makes sense. Maybe I'm being stupid. I don't know. But I don't think the experience acquisition is terrible. I think it's probably just about right for a launch game. Extent to which units below SSR rarity are converted into SP and used for upgrades. Converted into SP? What is SP? Is that a shot point? I mean, we have G points. I'm just gonna go with can't save for this. I think that's a typo? Or maybe I'm being dense. I can't tell. I don't remember what SP is. I mean, SP conversion. Differentiating units based on their types, attack, support, and durability. Yeah, it's fairly simple. It's not as big a difference as it seemed at launch. Once I found out I could mix pilot types, so it's really more like the pilots have different types, and it's really just kind of a, I don't know, a mix and match thing. You know, it doesn't matter as much on the suit as it does for the pilot. But yeah, it's a basic enough system. These games need things like that. Leader skills based on tags and activating abilities. Yeah, I'll go with somewhat satisfied. It's really hard to build the whole team right now with one tag, but you know, that's not always a problem this early on. A lot of games were like that at launch. Types of materials and areas where they can be acquired. Yeah, everything seems fine so far. Right now it's just weapon upgrades, and they're easy to get, you know? They're not so easy that you don't need to worry about them, but they're not so hard to get that you get frustrated easily. Same with technical journals. And yes, you guys have all farmed a couple of limit breaks on SSRs where it's like, what are you talking about, Chase Game? That took me like 2 days to grind out. It's a free-to-play unit and a gacha. Like, what do you want me to... Like, that's how these things are. And you were farming weapon upgrades, capital, and experience items the whole time. It's not a problem, okay? I understand that some of you are like, well, that's stupid. Sorry, man, that's gacha. Like, you're going to have BS like these in these games. And what else are you going to use your AP on? What else are you going to grind? Like... I'm gonna be insulted if you are really pissed off that it took you days to farm one free-to-play unit, and I understand it's frustrating, but if you're actually pissed off about it, you got to grow up and go play other games or something. Like, I understand gacha is kind of dumb in some ways, but that is just gacha. Clarity of the upgrade growth system. Yeah, it's fine. Nothing wrong with it. Frequency and contents of limited time events, and high difficulty events. We're going to actually go somewhat dissatisfied. never tell them that they're giving us enough stuff. And it might be okay for casual players, but us hardcore launch guys are like, bro, I'm bored. I'm bored. The game's almost a month old now, so it's not unforgivable. But like, I mean, don't tell them that it's not enough right now, and it's understandable. But come on, give us more stuff. Please tell us your level of satisfaction with the following. Base feature, Warship Cruise. Very satisfied. Warship Cruise is fantastic. Character request feature, satisfied. Somewhat satisfied. Yeah. Mobile suit dock feature. I don't care. I'm just gonna go with dissatisfied. Gallery feature. Sure. I haven't utilized it, but it's good to know that if I ever want to get the story, I can go there. Please tell us which points about the base feature you think could be improved or refined. Yeah, make it more than just a cosmetic mobile suit dock, so it gives... Yeah, I would love small benefits. And all it has to be is small benefits. Doesn't matter. It's just, I don't give half of a shit about it. Like, it's not even like it's on the home screen or anything. Like, I don't see them. It's stupid. It's completely worthless. I have no idea why they put that in its current state. Like, the only way I could forgive it in its current state is if it had a sign hanging over it saying, in construction. I don't know why it's in the game. Have characters that don't normally appear in character requests occasionally pop up and give special requests. Yeah, I would love that. Make it so bases get seasonal decorations. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that'd be nice. I would like that. I think I would appreciate it. But, like, almost little enough that I shouldn't do it. Click it. But, yeah, I'd like it. They'll probably do it anyway. I definitely would not dislike it. Add character requests that tie into upcoming events. Hell yeah. Yeah. Oh, you know, I want to confirm accepting Warship Cruise instead of accidentally. Yeah, I like to be strategic with my warship, and sometimes I just want to check it, and it ends up launching. I would love a accept feature. That would be amazing. I mean, who doesn't? I understand that sometimes these UI changes are easier said than done, but that would be huge for me. Yeah. So I would like all of those things. We are currently considering adding songs and background music tracks from different Gundam series. Would you be interested in purchasing these? I don't care about stuff like that at all. And if you do, I'm glad. And say yes, it's not going to bother me for them to be in game. I have no idea why anybody would care about the being able to like pick tracks for the background music in game. I just don't care. I like to hear the music just for something in the background, but I would never bother picking my background music. It makes no sense to me. But I'm not the type of person that cares about music in the background. I just want not silence. Please select the facets of gameplay concerning battles, main stages, fierce enemy assault, high difficulty events that you feel you are able to grasp. Forming parties with supporters, leader skills, and types in mind. I mean, I get that. It's not as easy as I'd like it to be, but sometimes that's how games are at launch. You know, I mean, I played Dokkan Battle, like, 2 years in, the category system came out, and you really couldn't build a whole team in one category. That's what I still remember that. Early leader skills, they didn't always affect your whole party, so I'm used to that. But I understand how it works in this. I didn't for the first week or so, but how to activate character skills, supporters, and yeah, I get that. How to upgrade, yeah. I grasp all these. Fighting battles while keeping character types in mind. Yeah. Yeah, I understand that now. Yeah. Yeah, get the bonus actions, second chance and support attacks and whatnot. I don't know how best to approach difficult stages. I hate that. Yeah, I got that. Okay. Please select the facets of gameplay concerning battles that you feel you enjoy. I do enjoy the idea of being creative. Right now, the hardest stage that we have is Expert Eternal Road, and I feel that's really more about cheesing the combat system and the AI, but I also haven't really tried it. That's one that you're definitely going to have to go in and do a lot of resets. And it's the first thing that really makes you learn what the AI does. And I have no interest in doing that. I hate things like that in these games. Dragon Quest Tag did that to me. I hate battles like that, where it's really about learning the AI patterns and whatnot. Some of you may think that that's the only way to make games like that this difficult, and I'm happy if you enjoy that challenge. Tell me how to do it, and I will follow your steps, your guide step by step. I hate it. Okay, but if there were actually a stage that were difficult that I could, actually make like a realistic strategy for that you would use in like normal video games, and do, then yes, I enjoy that. Utilizing skills effectively in battle to turn the tide in your favor? Sure. Upgrading mobile suits and characters defeat? Yeah. Yeah, using different unit types is good. Yeah, using debuffs, yep. So, yeah, the second chance, it's good. Yeah. Being able to tackle difficult stages by upgrading and getting creative with party forming. I'm actually going to leave that one down because it doesn't really work with Expert Eternal Road right now. And if that's what they mean, they're the hardest things in this game aren't really about upgrading. Intervening in scenes from the original series and winning those battles. I actually do like stuff like that, even if I'm not really paying attention in this one. I did like that in Ultimate Alliance or Battle Alliance, whatever the Gundam game that came out like 2 years ago was. The SD one, SD Battle Alliance, I think. Please select the facets of development feature that you feel you enjoyed. Wow, this is going long. Being able to experience mobile suits from series you were unfamiliar with, actually that does nothing for me. I just want to use my favorites. Being able to accumulate lots of mobile suits from all different Gundam series, sure. Getting stronger by developing mobile suits, yeah, I like that. Utilizing captured mobile suits to keep mobile suit development, yeah, I do like that. Yeah, I do like that capturing units can help me on the development map. Filling up development diagrams to reach the end of development paths, I do like that. Other than, when you're trying to do something on the far end, it's a nightmare right now without batch formation. But I know that that's coming, in a week or two. Please choose one of the following types of experiences you would like to see added at a later date as content to SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. Alright, guys. This is big. Alright, so this is one thing. Okay. So, yeah, we can only pick one. Alright, map events where players travel around a large map utilizing effects that squares give them, and then try to defeat a powerful boss at the end. Okay. Gosh, this is Dragon Quest Tact had something like this. It was like a rip-off of the thing. I can't remember. It was like their bingo board or something. Tower events, using your most powerful party to tackle battles. That's okay. Yeah, they're usually a little boring, and then they get kind of ridiculous near the top. Sometimes they like reset monthly or something. I'm fine with that. It'd be fun. Raid events. Large groups of players come together to defeat powerful bosses. That's a great way to get the community together. I'm not sure. Usually things like that rely on some kind of social feature, like guilds and whatnot, which I would enjoy. I could have all my minions together in game. That's you guys. You're my minions now. Add content to the Eternal Road feature that has far out themes like only Zaku type units. Stuff like that is cool, but again, I hate Eternal Road. I just don't like thinking like that. I mean, the like normal and hard were fine, but expert, I hate expert Eternal Road. At least 1 and 2. The Seed one is a little bit more in line. Like that one, I feel like if I got close to it at the end, I couldn't quite take down like the last. I think I got down to one guy on the Seed expert. I'm like, okay, I need my units to be a little bit stronger and maybe use a little bit of better strategy. And I just haven't gone back because I'm just impatient. I don't want to do it. It takes a while. But that's not one of the things that gets me. For me, raid events. If I can only pick one, I like raid event. The map event and the tower event, really not that different. But the raid event would mean that they would have to give us some kind of social community feature, like guilds or whatever. And that would be a lot of fun. Please select the following aspects that you would like to see improved in the future. Okay, click as many. A feature to see the clearance rate for difficult content by other players. I actually would like that. A feature that lists all other players and allows you to search for other players. I think so. Yeah, this would seem to go with some kind of friend system or group system or whatever. I would like that. Configuration features that keep the screen from going dark during story sections. I don't know. I'd be fine. I'm not gonna. Yeah. Feature to help conserve the battery during battles. I mean, I'm just used to this. Like, yeah, it drains your battery, but, plug it in. It'd be good, I guess. But I think our phones have features that do that now. You can just turn your brightness down. So that's not something I need them wasting development time on, but sure. A favorites feature for units that allows you to group units and tap them to add or remove them. I think we already have that. Huh. I'm just going to leave that alone. A bulk scouting feature. Yeah, just because the scouting features. I mean, it's dumb, right? Like, oh, I just have to get this crappy character for like 3,000 capital. Okay. Like, 3,000 capital doesn't really mean that much. The scouting feature just seems failed to me. Like, you didn't really need it. Was it actually important? I don't know. A feature to SP convert characters. Sure. Yeah. A feature for playing on PC? Yeah, I would like that. I don't need it, but it'd be nice. How likely would you be to recommend G Eternal to a friend that enjoys the Gundam series? Please choose one of the... Oh, I'd very much recommend. Yeah, it's a good game. I like it. You have to like Gundam, I would say. Yeah, I don't understand how people play gachas that don't have an IP that they love. Like, why do you want those characters? I have to already enjoy those characters that want them. I don't understand how people play. Like, I understand the gameplay can be good, but then, like, next month was like, oh, Chop Suey comes out. Oh my god, I need Chop Suey so bad. They're adorable. It's just some, like, generic, made-up video game character. Like, you have no connection to it. I don't understand. But, hey, those are basically the most popular games out there right now, so... please use the following space to share anything you feel could be improved in or added to the SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. This is the last question regarding the title itself, so feel free to tell us anything you would like. Your input will be taken into account as we move forward with the game. If you do not have any particular feedback to share, please skip this section. I'm just gonna go with need diamond sales. Pity is high for a banner system with 3 featured units. So this is the kind of thing that I do often tell people not to worry about the pity system. It is launch, but I'll tell like it is pretty high. 20 is high. If it were just one spotlight unit, like a lot of gachas, I'd say 20 is just fine. I don't like that system of banner, but the idea of having to go to pity for 2 or 3 different units, that's a lot. It's like everything is different banners almost if you have bad luck. And then just diamond sales. Yeah. The diamond prices I think are a bit high. But at the very least we need sales. So that's all I'm going to say. Please list all the following Gundam series media that you've experienced in your life. I don't do manga. Watch the anime. Played the console games. Haven't really played anything on PC. I mean, I'm playing G Eternal, so they know that. So, arcade games, I wish. I built some kits a while ago. Yeah, I've purchased some merchandise. I don't really, I don't think I've watched enough on YouTube to really say that. Which Gundam series film works do you like? I like Gundam. I'm actually not going to say anything about Zeta because I was kind of indifferent. I like War in the Pocket. I still haven't watched F91. Stardust Memory's good. 8th MS Team is good. I liked it a lot more the second time I watched it. I haven't watched Igloo yet. Unicorn? I watched Unicorn and I don't remember a thing about it. And it's not that old. Victory Gundam? I don't remember anything about it. The Origin? I've watched it. Is this... It was alright. It was a little boring. I don't like G-Quux, man. I don't. G Gundam's good. Yeah, there we go. Pff, Seed sucks. I don't think I watched the movie. Iron-Blooded Orphans was... Yeah, I'll say I liked it. Yeah. I still have to finish Season 2. I liked it, though. I didn't watch anything build. SD Gundam Force. I remember that was on TV when I was a kid, and I was like, this is dumb. Even though I think I liked Gundam, the SD thing turned me off a lot when I was younger. Alright, in SD Gundam G Generation, which Mobile Suit Gundam anime and movies did you experience the story for the first time? I'm not going to say I experienced the story from any of them because I didn't pay attention to any of the story. But I haven't watched Witch from Mercury. I don't know anything about Seed Astray. Afterward Gundam X, I think maybe I watched. Yeah, so no, I mean, it just doesn't count because I didn't read a lick of story after the first half hour. Oh, so none. Where did you get information? This is a long survey, guys. Take this seriously. Jeez. Set aside your afternoon. Where'd you get... Did I... Yeah. X. Yeah. Facebook. That's about it. Alright, mail. I thought this was the end. Alright. I'm a company employee. United States. Woo! Alright. They already told everybody the code, but there you go. Man, that started getting a lot at the end. So, God, 40-minute video, and I don't think I wasted a lot of time, guys. It's good that it's a real survey. It's a real survey, guys. Alright, so that's it. You got my thoughts on it, so make sure you copy all my answers so I can get my way, okay? And if you don't, you better lie to me about it, okay? Alright, enjoy, guys. I'll be back with more for you soon.